Not the result you wanted. What did you make of the match as a whole and your team's performance?
I think we controlled the game, but we already knew it that this team can score goals out of nothing, and then when they score, we change the game a little bit for what they want, and then we tried sometimes with good opportunities, but I think in the last third, the last cross, the last pass, the last assist wasn't there. And then when we don't have that, we cannot score goals. But we have some situations. But this season is like that. We try it. We had a lot of shots on goal. We pushed the opponent to the last third. But in the end, we had a lack of quality in the final third.
You came very close at the end, though. Were you pleased with the character that your players shown to fight towards the end?
Of course, but we need to win games, and I think we deserve more in this game. That is clear. But was our fault. We need to be better in the last third. We cannot concede in the transition of a set pieces. So we should have won this game, not even draw. But in the end, we lost 3 points.
What disappointed you the most about the goal that they scored?
Everything, because you know the characteristics of the team, and you know that one goal can put them in a situation that they love, for more space for transitions, and we have to score 2 goals to win a match. So that is frustrating because it was in the beginning of the game. So we changed the game and we helped them to win 3 points.
Despite the result, you had been building a bit of momentum before the international break, but it is now still just 6 wins in your 19 Premier League games. Are you seeing any progress at all?
Yeah, I see it in the game. So I don't lie to myself. So everybody can say whatever they want to say. I see some things, but we need to win games. So we go to the next game.
What can you salvage from the rest of this Premier League campaign?
Go to the next match and not focus on that. What we can save. We have the Europa League and we have a next game in the Premier League, and that is the focus.
Thanks, Ruben.
Thank you.
O'Neill is back with us after chatting to Ryan Yates there. Martin, just how much did Forest deserve that tonight?
Well, they've deserved to win, because I don't think Manchester United did enough, except in the last 7 or 8 minutes when they put Harry Maguire on. Harry Maguire goes up at centre forward and actually has more touches than Xerxes had during the course of his time as centre forward in the game. So that might tell you everything about the match. But essentially, Forest, I thought, they got the goal early, probably earlier than they thought they would do. They've got it. Then they've sat in, as we expected them to do. I never really thought that they come out and wanted to put the game beyond Manchester United. But with the defence that they have at this minute, and the goalkeeper, and the way that they defend in numbers, and with, I just think, just properly defend, then Manchester United looked as if they were never going to get a goal. So Forest eventually have won the game and deserve to win it.
Because you'd often think that's a dangerous game to play at 1-0. But this Forest team, the way they defend, as Martin says, the way Sells is playing, they can back themselves to do that.
Well, I think this Nottingham Forest team are probably one of the most comfortable without the ball. We've said this many a times when you watch them. They're quite happy without the ball. They actually prefer, it seems, to have less of the ball, and they want to bring you onto them. So they have players like Elanga with that pace, Hudson-Odoi when he plays, that can run beyond teams and it can hurt teams, but they need that space. Here he is. How you doing, bro?
Here he is, man of the match.
Hello, young man.
Goal scorer, Anthony Elanga. Good to see you. Congratulations. What a goal to win that game tonight. Pretty fast, aren't you?
Yeah, I'd say I'm pretty fast. No, it's just about attacking the space and getting to the opposite goal as quick as I can. Do you know what I mean? And that's where you hurt opposition. So
were you surprised at how far you were allowed to run, though?
Not really. I just seen the space, and I believe, like I said, I think I said it before, I believe I'm one of the fastest players in the league. So if I am going to back that, I'm going to have to show it on the pitch, and I think that's what I did for my goal.
It's nice to be so modest, isn't it? Yeah, I like it, young man. You're a class player.
Thank you.
You're a class player.
You ran it 85 yards.
Meters
in 9 seconds. You know.
So it was.
Yeah. That's with the ball.
Oh, with the ball.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's not too shabby, is it?
That's not too shabby.
Did you know that Usain Bolt was watching this game?
Was he actually?
Yeah, he was really surprised.
I feel like, but to be fair, I think the finish was something I've been trying to work on as well. You can run as fast as that, but you got to be calm when it comes to the other side of the goal. And if it's left foot or right foot, I feel like I'm quite comfortable on both feet this season.
How pleased are you actually with your form? You had to make the step to. We spoke when you left Manchester United, and now the growth we've seen and to create moments like that. How pleased are you with your development as a player right now?
All you want to do is. All you want to do is just keep on improving. I feel like coming here, it's about playing and developing every single day. I know I'm not a finished article. I feel like I can always improve in each and every single area of my game. And I appreciate Manchester United so much, because I learned a lot there, and I took another step to come here and learn a different type of football here as well. So honestly, I'm enjoying my football, and I just want to keep going and keep on learning and keep on improving.
Anthony, let's show you that goal.
Yeah, because I've not seen it.
We'll show you how quick you
You're going to see a lot of it, don't worry.
Talk us through what's going through your mind at each point. So it comes after the Man United corner.
Yeah. Here,
And you're off.
I just see the space, and I just need to attack, get to the front as quick as I can, dribble with my left foot, dribble with my right foot, just try and stay strong and drive all the way to the box. And in there, they can't really touch me. To touch me so far, it's about being composed as possible in that area.
Here's the meters. Here's the meters now.
With the ball.
I was saying that I thought Garnacho should have fouled you right there, and then Mazraoui can't let you get in the box because, as you said, you can't be touched when you're in the box. It's dangerous for him. But it's such a composed finish. Great footwork, great speed, and then the calmness to be able to finish.
It's a lot of the work I do off the pitch as well with my coach to enjoy. So I feel like it's all been adding up this season, and it's something I just want to carry on doing. And whether it's off the pitch, on the pitch, you've been to Mars to see my recovery room, and I'm going straight in there after this game because I'm feeling it. So
how long will you be in there after the game today, just to give some young people some context?
I'll be in my recovery room for a good 2.5 hours
after the game tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you know when you said earlier there was learning Manchester United taught a lot, and that's great. And then a different style of play. What is the serious difference between the two clubs at this minute in terms of play?
So obviously, at United we had a lot of the ball. I say we had a lot of the ball and counter-attack football, and here it's more like, as you know, it's no rocket science. We can see all over the internet. We've probably got the lowest possession in the league, of course, but it's been effective, and it's something we've been working on since pre-season. I think we're quite solid, and I've got to mention Murillo's block as a defender. That at the end, I think that probably means more than a goal, because seeing that on the bench, I'm like, wow, and it's another clean sheet for them. They've been fantastic this season. But like I said, it's a different type of football. But it's important for a player to be able to play a different type of football because, here's the block.
Here's the block.
I was on the bench. I was actually thinking, surely the referee
on that, didn't it? As well?
I was thinking, surely the referee's got to blow the whistle because it's nearly 97 minutes. Do you know what I mean? But Murillo, fantastic.
Yeah, but it was all the time wasting you had done before that.
I didn't realise that, Martin. I didn't realise that.
Absolutely. He was entitled to play 14 minutes.
Just one of the last questions. We talked about you not having lots of possession, and that's quite evident. But are you quite comfortable with that? 'Cause some teams need the ball. You seem like a team who are quite happy to do that because you've got so many weapons on the counter and transition.
Yeah, you could say that, but at the same time, you want to play football as well. Do you know what I mean? You want to have the ball. But I know we've got the qualities to hit teams on the counter, and we've changed the way we want to play this season as well. It's not always just sitting back and when we have the ball, just hitting on the counter. Sometimes we've got the mobility. Like I can roam to the front bit. I can play in behind as a number 10 or on the left. So it's about finding the space for each and every single player and just working for each other, and I think that's what we've been doing brilliantly this season. You
said working for each other. That always stands out when you watch Forest, the way you fight for each other. Where does that spirit come from? I
think it started in pre-season, honestly. I think it started in pre-season. Obviously, the manager came in late, December last season, and didn't really... He came when we were struggling, and he had a proper full season, pre-season this season, and he got his ideas across, and we've been able to play different systems. It was 5 at the back, 3 at the back, 4 at the back. I think every player can play any position, and I think, like I say, that togetherness is important because he shows on the pitch. We've got 13 clean sheets so far, and
most in the league this season. Most,
hopefully many more to go, and like I say, hopefully long may that continue.
Well, if you're going to have to spend 2.5 hours in that recovery room, we better let you go now. But we'll give you this first. That's your player of the match award. Congratulations.
How many have we got now?
Just my first one.
First one.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen.
Thank you very much.
I don't think it is, because I interviewed a couple of weeks ago, and you were.
Was it?
I think it was against Tottenham Hotspur. Where you scored the goal against Tottenham.
I don't think I got the man of the match for that.
Can we speak to someone? Can we speak to someone in the?
I'm going to sound really sycophantic. I would have given it to you just for the goal.
We'll blame Ali McCoy for that one, but he gave you this one tonight. Honestly, well done, well deserved.
Take care, guys.
Congratulations.
Take care. It's yours. Everything's yours. Don't worry.
Thank you, guys. Cheers.
See you later, man.
Guys. See you.
Rio, when he came off the pitch on the full-time whistle, you gave him a big hug at the end, and you said something to him. What were you saying to him at the end of that match, if you can share?
I said, what a goal. I mean, I can't say a couple of other things I said. I said a few swear words, but it's do you know what? This kid is a wonderful player, but the thing I love, I told Martin at half-time, he's got a wonderful attitude. He's infectious, he loves the game. He talked about there, I've got 2.5 hours when I go home to do my recovery routine that he's got. We see all the highlights of the step-overs and the jinks and the goals like that. It's wonderful to watch. Instagram pieces galore. But it's the foundations of hard work consistently that get him to this place that he's going to get an award like that today and continue to get them over a period of time, because as I said, there's loads of players with wonderful ability, but they lack the attitude, they lack the mentality and the mindset and the bravery to take a chance to put the crest of a Man United, the heavy big crest of that represents, down and go, you know what, I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to put myself out there and go to Nottingham Forest and try and make a career for myself and better myself there, and he's doing a wonderful job.
Does it not help Manchester United when you've got players doing so much better having left the club, the likes of Anthony Elanga, Marcus Rashford, even Anthony in Spain, Martin? Does that reflect badly?
Well, OK. Rashford has gone there. He's been allowed. I was surprised, I must admit, that Manchester United would have allowed him to go out and go to Aston Villa, competitors, really. Anthony has gone to Real Betis. I've seen him intermittently, so I don't really know. Not phenomenal examples, really. But I just think, this lad's a threat. He's a threat, and that's the big thing. And Manchester United do not possess enough threats in their team. It's really simple as that. They adore you playing tonight. And I could have done what he did. You know, he's got the ball, he's wide left-hand side. You're saying, come on, your job is to take players on. Come on, get at players. He's laid it inside 3 times in the first 10 minutes of the second half to the opposition. He's given the ball. So either no confidence, I don't know what it is, but these type of things are just all over the field at Manchester United. They've got some really good players. Obviously, Bruno Fernandes is a top quality player. But as I said at the start of the programme, they haven't enough good players to be a threat in this league. And when I'm talking about a threat for Manchester United, I'm talking about into the top 4.
Get him a triple, get him on in the Manchester derby.
Do you know what? Elanga, I think, was the old regime that let him go. I think under this regime now, I don't think Elanga would be let go, because he has the attributes that an Amorim would want. He has the physicality, he has the pace, he has that ability to kind of break the lines with and without the ball. So again, it's a different time now, obviously, and he's no longer there. But I wish him all the best, because he's a great lad with a good attitude.
We're going to talk a lot more about Man United after the break. We'll hear from both managers as well. Nuno victorious this evening, but another.
Listening to these fans, you can tell just what doing the league double over Man United means to you all.
It's really special. After a massive performance, 120 minutes the other day, it's unbelievable. But just the determination, the fans were incredible, got behind us, we needed them, and just buzzing to keep the run going.
You gave Martin O'Neill, the man next to you, a big hug just a moment ago when you came over. Martin, you gave him his first start for Nottingham Forest all those years ago in 2019. How good was he tonight?
Well, he's only a child still at the minute, but he's been fantastic. I have to say this about him. He was always the first one onto the training ground, and he was the last one to leave. From that alone, in terms of his attitude, it was far superior to most of the players that I had in the football club at that particular time. That's my excuse. But at the end of it all, you were terrific, young man. Terrific. But challenges after challenge after challenge. The old dark arts is still in the game there for you.
You told me that.
I did not.
Roy.
I was absolutely keen that told you those things. go down at every opportunity, but you've been magnificent, man. And it's just dreamland at the moment.
Yeah. We're having a great season.
Season is phenomenal.
Yeah. Just obviously the past 2 seasons was just about staying up, keeping our head above water, and we've just got that momentum at the minute, and the crowd are just absolutely incredible.
And you captaining this team as well too. Honestly, I am so pleased for you. You really deserve it. You deserve everything that's coming your way.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's just for all the young footballers. It's just you just got to stick with it and just be your best every single day.
You've had some journey, haven't you, Ryan? What does it mean to hear that from Martin?
Yeah, he's the man who gave me my chance to put on the red shirt for the first time, and as I said at Leicester, I need you here every week.
You know what?
We haven't lost
this, Jules. I've been 4 times now at live football matches with him, and he's been interviewed 3 of the 4 times because he's been terrific, really, in the game. But that's all the praise I'm giving you. That's enough sycophancy for tonight.
You didn't give me that in 6 months.
That's a very good point.
I tell you what, pretty much everyone was going to give you man of the match tonight, but Ali McCoy gave it to Anthony Elanga.
Deserves it.
What a goal!
Apparently I've got an assist for that. I headed it on the 6-yard box.
Take it.
He deserves it. It's his work rate off the ball. Like that side of his game's come on no end, and he's just a dream for a midfielder, especially us sitting in that mid-low block on the transitions. You can just give him the ball and does the rest.
What about your game as well? Because you're a bit of an unsung hero in this Forest team, but these Forest fans, they absolutely love you.
I don't mind that one bit. It's all about putting the team first. Whatever I can do, what any of us can do, we always, whether we're starting on the bench, you just put the team before yourself. That's our philosophy that the manager instills in us.
You're 10 points clear of 6th place Newcastle now. How close does Champions League football feel? Because you weren't even born the last time Forest played in Europe.
I don't want to say, because football is so cruel. We've got the cup to focus on. We've got the league. We know how we're playing. We're at Villa Park on Saturday, and they're absolutely flying at the minute. So we'll just take it each game as it comes. But the more wins we can get, the better.
They've surely got it now, Martin, haven't they?
Well, he can't say it, obviously, but they're in a fantastic position at this minute, and a semi-final of an FA Cup to throw into the bargain. Did you? A Wembley beckons for you, young man. It's extraordinary.
You seem in disbelief. The fireworks are going off here. Just give us an insight into what it's like being a Forest player in that dressing room right now with the season you're having.
Yeah, it's a really difficult one because, obviously, like I just said, staying up, looking over our shoulders constantly, and now you're just trying to keep your feet on the ground as much as you can, and just, as the manager says, each game just poses so many different challenges.
It's all very well for us talking to him now. He wants to get into that dressing room because that's where I would want to get in, and lap up all the things that the players are going to say about him.
Well, go on then. I'll let you two hug it out. Well done, Ryan.
Fantastic, man. Brilliant.
Heartwarming scenes there between Ryan Yates and Martin O'Neill. The fireworks going off in Nottingham here. He said it was Martin who taught him at the dark arts. How much does he just epitomise what this team is all about?
Yeah, I mentioned this team having spirit, and he's definitely the focal point in that sense. He's the leader. What you need in a team, you need players who can create the moments like Elanga did today, but you need more, I think, players with the attitude that he possesses. With the attitude that people and the culture can follow. You can build that culture through people like him. You can create an environment through someone like him. As Martin O'Neill said there, first one on the training field, last one out. Those things there go a long way into being able to create a team that can go out and produce this consistency throughout a season. Without players like him, who are the leaders in that sense, it's very hard to create those, like the cultures and the everyday standards that you have to be a top player and in a top team. And they're now doing that, and his journey hasn't been one of those that you'd say come through the Cat A academy. He's always been one of the best players. He's had to do it the real hard way, and he deserves every single little bit of praise he's getting right now.
He's always there when called upon. Such a role model. Great to see his face as well when he's talking about Wembley as well. We're going to have plenty more reaction on Forest win here. They won the battle against Manchester United on the pitch tonight. One battle off the pitch though that we are all facing is climate change. Sport is no different. It has had a a direct impact on big iconic events across the globe, and grassroots sport is in danger of going under. So don't miss our new